Well, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to this drawing stream. We might be wrapping up the Death Trooper today. The only thing I think that may not get done today, and I might even do it tonight, I don't know, is I got to match up the green color for where the where I always thought was the air intake valves for the breathing mechanisms, but it's different with the Death Trooper. With the Death Troopers, they have this green glow that comes out of them. So I don't know like what that's all about. I mean, I don't know if it's just more for aesthetic purposes, because it doesn't seem to have any function except for just coolness, on the coolness factor. Brick Biters, what's up, man? How you doing? Good morning. Well, good afternoon to you, but good morning since it's morning where you're at. My stop motions, hello. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Yeah, so a lot of inking. So what I did yesterday was got a lot of the I hope that doesn't freeze up on me. I'm like really hoping this isn't gonna freeze. So yesterday I got a lot of the inking done. Let me put this away now. Okay. So what I mean by that is, well, you can probably see, but where's my pen? But you can see a lot of solid inking going on here. Now I got to go back. I did a first layer of some of the shading, and this is kind of interesting because I'm blending pencil shading in with this ink, and it's coming out better than I thought. But I was looking in here, and I think I could leave this. I mean, I still got to finish like shading, but I think I can leave this. But at first I was like, you know what? I think I might do like a dot shading technique in ink to kind of transition the ink and the pencil together. But I'm just not 100% sure yet if I'm going to do that or not. I don't look. The main reason why I do most of my detailed or hyper-realism artwork in pencil is because I prefer shading in pencil. I'm not even, I don't want to say I'm not a fan of it, but I don't know. I'm not keen to shading like in a dot technique or like a crosshatch technique or anything like that, even though you have to do that when you're inking in ink. I mean, when you're shading in ink. Because I've been studying a lot of like ballpoint pen hyper-realism artwork, because I've been thinking about taking a little shot at that. But again, with a ballpoint pen, it's a little bit different because you can actually apply different amounts of pressure also, and that does help. You can't do that with like these types of pens and stuff that I use, because it's all the same no matter what the pressure is that you put on it. So anyways, but I mean, besides that, I do like how the rest of it's turning out. Just I gotta like kind of keep layering it, because some areas isn't going to be too dark, like especially where there's a lot of like glare, except for like right here, but that's just because of the way the light was going. But some areas is going to be fairly light, you know, almost as light as this. But like all this down here, I got to darken this up more. I don't know, still a lot of work to go, but I basically finished, like I said, the inks to it. Let me pull up my phone here and get the chat on my phone, because it's really difficult trying to see it over here on StreamYard. I hope everybody's having a great Monday. Mine is going good. It's just weird. I'm in a really weird position right now, because I've never, besides taking like maybe a day off, or if I'm on vacation, but like I've never had this amount of time during the week like where I'm not working, you know, like at a normal, whatever you want to call it, 9 to 5 job. So I don't know. It's really messing up like my time flow and everything else. I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. I just am not used to it. So it's taken some getting used to. Okay, here we go. All right. Yes, again, everybody that is watching, I really appreciate it. I don't know what streams are going on right now at the moment. I don't know who else is streaming at the moment, but I appreciate you being here. Oh, all right. So hold on a minute. Some people. All right. Look, Raptus, I'm getting ready to pull that wrench from me, man. What are you deleting comments for when people say hello? What are you doing? Like, come on, dude. What? I mean, my stop motion said hello. I already said hello to him a little bit ago. And then I look over here and it says message deleted. And did you just delete it again? What? All right. Okay, hold on a minute. Let me read these comments first, man, because this is not how I want to start my stream, man. Like you're I was trying to get rid of the poll already. Oh, all right, you did by. All right, well, be careful, man. What's my favorite minifigure? Oh, and hello, Ingrid. How you doing? My favorite minifigure, man, I'm not even sure. I mean, right off the top of my head, it would probably be. I mean, if you talk about like my favorite minifigure, like the ones I own, it'd probably be my Darth Revan. And as far as minifigures I don't own, it'd probably be Darth Malgus. But I don't know, man. Like that one, what was that? That Shadow Arc Trooper. I think that's what it was called. You know, that really expensive one that's in the poly bag. That thing is really sweet. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'd really have to like think about it. Thanks, Raptus. I appreciate that. Brick Studio, what's up? What's up? What's up? How you doing? Oh, Seth, what's up, Seth? I didn't even see. Oh, and there's Macro. Man, I don't know. The comments flew by. I didn't even see you guys. All right, no, it's cool, Raptus. Sorry, I just saw your other comment, Raptus. Like you said, it was an accident. I understand. I was just like, what? Yeah, I know. And the poll is, you know, I thought it'd be pretty cool to see what you guys think. Those are the 3 I kind of narrowed down right now to what I wanted to do next. It doesn't mean I won't do the other ones. Like those 3 helmets, I'm going to draw all 3 of those helmets. Now, I don't know exactly when all 3 of them will be drawn, but I was just trying to figure out which one to draw next. Macro looking good. Thank you, Macro. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it very much. Seth says I chose Star Killer because it sounds fine. I've never heard of any of those. Star Killer was from a game. I almost want to draw like all of his outfit. It's really awesome. But you know, I'm sticking to helmets right now. Yeah, really cool helmet. I liked it a lot. I hate pen work because the pen is not reliable. Ink doesn't come out when I want it to. Yeah, I guess it just depends on what kind of pen you got. I mean, I bought these Prismacolor pens. I don't know if you could see it down on the lower screen, but so I bought a nice pack of different size tips and everything, and it came with like 2 sketch pencils and like an eraser and everything for $20 for Prismacolor pens. You can't beat that, I'm telling you. But you won't have any problem getting ink out of this. I can promise you that. I see Brick Studio said hello to you. How are you doing? Lumberjack, what's going on? No one is Hive. I thought about streaming 2 of my new builds. Rock on. No, man, definitely should. I I'm only going to be streaming for like, an hour or two tops. I just want to try and knock this out. I think I can get this done. If not, I can get it really close to being done. Hey, what's up, 117? How you doing? No, wrap this. Sorry, man. Like I said, it was a mistake. I get it. It's all good. It's all good. I know it's all good. Sorry, I know I'm like off on the timing of a lot of the comments right now. I'm trying to read them as fast as I can, comment as fast as I can. Oh, you got a Discord server now. Okay, right on. If you think about it, like, reach out to me, man. I'm getting ready to make a Discord server for my art business. I'm coming for your forest. You leave my forest alone, lumberjack. Ingrid, I was digging your video that you put out today. You're gonna message me about that helmet when you're finished. Oh, okay. Right on. Chef, what's up? What's up? How you doing? TBC, what's going on, man? Looking sick. Thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it for the most part. Again, just like with all my artwork, I'm probably the most critical about stuff, but overall, pretty happy. This is quite the contrast also to Cody, for obvious many reasons. I mean, one, it's almost like it's way darker of a piece than Cody is. Two, it's at a different angle of helmet than Cody's was. It's also a little bigger than Cody's helmet, which I did that on purpose because the one thing about, look, I'm making a speed video, speed drawing video of this. I've been filming it since I started. So during the speed video, I've got a bunch of facts, and this is what I decided to do, unless something changes or it's something very specific. But each speed drawing video that I do, I'm just going to talk about whatever I'm drawing. So I've got a bunch of facts about Death Troopers and stuff that I've been like collecting. And one thing about the Death Troopers is, they're bigger. Like they're the, like, I mean, with the exception of like the Dark Troopers, which were the robots, but Death Troopers were like the biggest of like the troopers, Imperial troopers or whatever. I'm still learning a lot about them, but it's pretty fascinating stuff. But there's not a lot about them, especially in canon, that's really known. But I'm getting there. Anyways, just counting for the Bricklink store. Oh, counting for the Bricklink store. Right on. Just out my phone, but Chef says working, lurking. Right on. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Lurkers are appreciated. That is right. Morox. Look, Raptus, I'm gonna say I gotta try and get your new name right. I'm working on it. Okay. So is it Morox or Morix? So we'll just say Morox is number 1, Morix is number 2, and neither, and it's something different, is number 3. So pick one of those 3 numbers for me. Morox, number 1, Morix, number 2. I don't know what I'm talking about, number 3. All right, let's go ahead and get started on this. Oh yeah, I forgot. Can you guys hear that music, by the way? I don't know. StreamYard's got this new thing where you can like play music in the background. Can you guys hear that? The lumberjack says, "The more you know." Let's see here. See, like, all right, there we go. All right, let me get myself situated here. Move this microphone a little closer. All right, that should work. Okay. Get my photo references up. Yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy though with it. I mean, hyper-realism artwork is tough. I mean, and the thing about the helmets is you don't have a lot of deviation. You know, when I'm doing like organic stuff, portraits, you know what I mean, of people or animals or whatever. If I mess something up, like if I make a little mistake, it's generally pretty easy to fix it. But with the helmets or things like that, like if I was drawing maybe like a robot or something like that, it's like more symmetrical type, you know, lines, and you can't. There's not really any room for messing up with some of these, you know, helmets and stuff. All right, so I'm gonna do a little testing here real quick. Let's put some dots in here. Let's see. Just kind of see what it might look like. And I want everybody to understand that this is it's pretty new. Very rare I've ever done this type of shading. Like even when I was working on Cody, I only did a few small parts in ink, and that was like the visor, which I had no issues making that with the ink because the visor at that angle and everything, and maybe overall, I don't know, you might be able to get right up close to the helmet and look at it, but it was like solid black, like no glare, no reflection. So that made that real easy. Now with the Death Trooper, it's a little different. For the most part, it's solid black, but there is some, I don't know what the right word would be, because not really a glare, I guess kind of a glare, kind of a reflection, but it's so light, it's hard to tell. So I've been kind of going back and forth whether I should try and make it as accurate as possible or just go ahead and do solid black, because it's really close either way. They have very dark visors. Okay. I need to look at a bigger screen, see how this looks so far. God dang it. I don't hate it, but and plus, and I know this sounds like an excuse, but I almost don't really have the patience for this dot stuff. Like, I think I'm getting ready to just throw down some darker pencils and see how that turns out. But I don't know. Let me do this little corner here, and because it doesn't look horrible, it just doesn't. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm so used to not doing it that it just doesn't look good to me. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to try and just pencil it in. I'm not digging this, man. I'm not digging this at all. All right, let me get some comments going on here. What's going on in the chat? What's going on in the chat? Stippling. That's what it's called. Stippling. Hi, Mama Lego. Sorry, I'm going back up the comments now. Brixine, what's up? What's going on, Rich? How you doing, man? Yeah, so tattooing, I guess maybe tattooing is easier because I've done some tattoo work, especially on myself. And I guess it's easier for me with tattooing because the needle moves so fast. And it's already applied lighter. And you have to add more to it. You know? So because I don't know, it just seemed much easier because I remember thinking about that when I was doing my shading and tattooing on my leg. I was like, man, this is way better than shading with a pen on paper. Ah, 2 is correct. All right, Morix. All right, Morix. I'm working on it. I will do my best. That's not true, man. I can't say that. I'm probably not going to do my best. I'm probably only going to do like half of my best. But, I mean, it's still an effort, right? It still shows that I at least half care enough to try, right? Instead of just not caring at all. I don't know, maybe. Hey, what's going on, Brick Huntress? Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And thank you for being here. I appreciate that very much. As always, I appreciate all of you spending time with me. I know there's like cooler, better, bigger, badder, funnier YouTubers out there to go chill with. All right, I don't know, man. I don't know. That stippling's, it's getting to me. I'm like, half of me's like, no, let it go. And then the other half's like, no, work on it. You can do it. You can do it. All right, you know what? Let me go back to some pencils for a little bit. Let's do that. All right, I need a piece of paper. Of course, I don't have one. Look at this. There we go. All right. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. I just, I'm not going to get darker than the ink. You know what I mean? That's just not happening. Mr. Blue. What up, what up, what up? Thank you for being here. What's up, Shy? Thank you for being here, my friend. Digging that haul video. Yes. I was commenting in his video about how joking around about my wallet. My wallet, when I was watching that video, was looking at me and looking at Shy and looking back at me. It's like, stop watching this. It's bad influence. Rula. What's going on, Rula? How are you? Watching Putin about to invade Ukraine speech. How's your day going? Whew, man, better than that. Yeah, I don't know what to say about all that, man. I mean, I mean, I don't know, dude. That's a whole another separate topic. And it's not like I have like any opinions that are okay with like invading a country, and that's not the point. It's just the world we live in, man. You would think something as simple as want to be your own separate country, or whatever the politics are of what's going on, man, that it wouldn't be like a thing. It's weird. All right, we're going to try some more stippling. I think it's funny that, it's not really funny. And this is totally changing the subject. We're not talking about that anymore. But I was thinking about how, like, you guys are probably listening to this soft, mellow music I got playing in the background on the stream. Meanwhile, I'm like playing Kendrick Lamar in my headphones. I'm sitting here like jamming out to Kendrick Lamar, man. You guys, I don't know what that mellow stuff is. I mean, it's not bad. It's just not as good as what I'm listening to. But I'm like, man, every time I play anything, obviously it gets copyrighted. Macro says, got to lurk for a bit. No, man, that's good. I appreciate you lurking, man. Brick Huntress, what kind of ink pens do you use? Right now, I'm using Prismacolor. I was just mentioning to Ingrid earlier about how I got this package of these Prismacolor marker set pens, markers, I guess. I don't know. But dude, this is amazing because this is perfect for me because, a lot of the hyper-realism stuff. So, like, this 005, dude, this thing, you could split atoms with the point on this thing. It's insane. I mean, obviously, it's only good for very, 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 very fine detail stuff. But then you got, like, they go up, and then you've got these, then you got these fat boys right here. Then it comes with, like, these two drawing pencils for sketching, because it's like a 2H, and I forget what the other one is, but I know one's a 2H, so that's, like, really, really light. Then you get this eraser. Anyways, this whole thing was $20 at Target. I, like, crapped my pants, man. I couldn't believe it. Because Prismacolor, it's not top of the line art supplies, but it's definitely good, very good art supplies. So I snatched that up really quick. The shading on the helmet is fantastic. Thank you. I appreciate that because that was one of the things I was least happy about, to be honest with you. I mean, when it comes to this one, so Cody was the one I was super happy with all the shading and stuff on it. This one, the shading's like, it's good, but it's not like, it's not, like top of my list. But I was very happy with the structure of this helmet. I knew there wasn't going to be a super amount of detail really involved in it because it's a very dark helmet. But, it's all right. I really just loved how it had a much more invasive shape to it. Like, I don't know if that makes any sense, but I'll show you. Like, I don't know if it'll get on the camera or not. All right, so I know the size is different, but I did it on purpose too. But Cody has more curves. I don't know. Cody's just more pleasant on the eyes, Even like just the color scheme, and even with the helmet being in like battle and it's all like smudged and whatever, it's like still pleasant on the eyes. The Death Trooper is like just like invasive. It's not easy on the eyes. It's all sharp edges and it's very dark, and then like right in here is where the green light will be. So it's just gonna have that like that green. It's really weird, and they did such a good job with the design because the green adds almost like a ghostly kind of feel to it, which is just fitting for the Death Troopers. So, but anyways, back to your comment. I do appreciate you liking the shading. Thank you. I gotta match that green up though. It's gonna be fun. Hey, Cabbage Face, what's up? What's up? How you doing, man? Dark helmet. He's the short. I know. One day I decided, you know, it's on my list, but my list is long. But one day I'll do a portrait of Rick Moranis from Spaceballs, you know, with dark helmet. Because I know a lot of people wanted me to draw a dark helmet, and as much as I love dark helmet, it's not a helmet I really want to draw per se. I mean, if someone commissioned me to do it, that'd be different. You know, money talks, you know what I mean? But as far as me just wanting to do that. All right, so you know what would be great if I had like a very dark gray marker. That would be super duper. Because I'm trying to figure out how to do this shading. Let me see. Oh, it's not even a clear picture. I'm sorry, everybody. I do this sometimes when I'm drawing. Sometimes I just stare at it, you know, and I'm like, what am I doing next? What am I doing next? What am I doing next? Plus, I gotta change the song. There we go. Oh, good little trip to Lego store. Rock on. Oh, yeah. The intensity of the dark helmet. Yes, I agree. I like it too. Thank you. It's to be appreciated, just for different things. All right. Let's get this camera recording. Still not sure what I want to do with that though. All right, well, I know one thing I do have to do. I gotta darken up this helmet a little more. Man, these markers are just, they're just magical. So yeah, I'm gonna have to check this poll in a minute. See what we got. I mean, and if you need to, look them up. So by the way, all right. So the middle helmet, I don't know how to pronounce it off the top of my head. I have to look at it again, but it's the helmet that Princess Leia wore when she went to save Han from Jabba's palace. Star Killer is the one from the game Star Killer. I mean, Sabine Wren, I mean, that's from the Rebels show. Now, Sabine was more for the color aspect. I mean, I knew eventually I would be doing a Mandalorian helmet, but I was like, okay, look, Mandalorian, Boba Fett, like they seem like low hanging fruit, man. You know what I mean? Like again, I think if somebody like commissioned me to draw one of them for them, that'd be different. And the interesting thing about that is a little something for everybody to know. So let's say Raptus commissioned me to draw Boba Fett helmet, okay? If he commissioned me to draw Boba Fett's helmet, the helmet that I draw for him, I will ask him, would you like to have this strictly for you? Or do you care if I make prints of it? And I would make sure that he would know, like, it's up to you. It is strictly up to you. You paid me for this drawing. I drew it. It is yours. Me making prints of it is something for me on the side where I'm just going to make some money off my artwork. But if you were like, if Raptor was like, no, I want this to be exclusive for me. It's one of a kind. No others are out there, not even prints. I'd be like, all right, I can totally respect that. And he would get, I mean, I would still ask, but I really would insist that he let me keep a copy of it, like a digital copy for myself, for my portfolio. You know, not to make money off of it, but like if I were to need to go and take a job or something, or even just show people like my artwork, you know, I could put it in my portfolio. I can't imagine anybody would have a problem with that. But now that doesn't mean I can't go back and draw another Boba Fett helmet, a different one, and make prints of that. But you never know, man. I might draw like this Boba Fett helmet for him, and I think this is the best one I've ever done in my life. Now, a lot of people also are really getting obviously a heavy Star Wars feel from me, and that's to be expected considering I've been drawing a lot of Star Wars stuff. But this is just something I really have been kind of doing for fun, and it just happens to fall into a time when I'm opening a business selling my artwork. So like these will be prints that you can buy. But like it's not my bread and butter. At least unless I make tons of money, and that's just what everybody wants. But like, I mean, I'm going to be doing commission work, so that can be anything. I mean, and then when I say that, I mean, like I said, if somebody wanted a picture of their family member, a portrait of them drawn, or their pet, or something like that. So you know, there's that. But I draw such a wide variety of stuff. Like, so I was telling Brick Biters, who's running, you know, helping me with the website and everything, you know, building it for me and all that. Like I was explaining to him, like when you look into where you want to look for like my art, it's going to be separated. Maybe definitely 2, maybe 3 options where it's like light, dark, and maybe like neutral. Because I just have such a wide variety of like what I draw. I mean, I don't draw just happy little things or flowers or creatures. Like I draw a mixture of stuff. tell you, these fat markers got a nice sharp tip that helps. Now that actually turned out pretty good. I think drawing over that pencil really helps. Like, kind of lighten it up. See, shading and tattooing is more like shading and pencil, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. Okay. I'm coming back, chat. I'm very curious to see what this is going to look like once I do the editing and, you know, for the speed drawing. And I mean, look, one of the reasons I was very excited to do the speed drawing, yes, for viewers, you know, for content or whatever, but this was really about like what I like, because this isn't like speed building with Lego to me. When I would watch people put videos out for speed drawings, including myself, the very few that I put out, it fascinates me. It fascinates me, man, because you just see this drawing just start like coming to life on the paper, and it's your hands moving so fast that it almost looks like it's just drawing by itself. And I just, like I said, I find it really fascinating. And, you know, it's the same sense as a speed build. It's just different. So the song I have playing in my headphones currently right now is Childish Gambino, Feels Like Summer. Just in case anybody wants to play along with me. Dude, it is such a great song. Like, I don't even want to play it publicly until it gets warmer outside. It's such a good song. Doxter! What's going on, man? Thank you for being here. What are you talking about? I can't even hear the pin. And the detail of the black on black. How the heck? I don't know. This is a weird one, man. Wait, what? Bologna sandwich. Hey, what's up, Cliff? How you doing, man? I'm probably gonna have to rerun this song. Yep. Gonna have to rewind this one. Oh gosh, it's such a good song, good vibes, good melody. I highly recommend it, everybody. Okay. Yeah, I'm very excited about the website. I mean, I guess probably the better word to say is I'm very excited about my business that I'm starting. And I mean, I'm not going to lie, I'm going to ask you all for help. I mean, I understand, people can't buy anything, but, just spread the word. If you know anybody that's looking for some cool art to buy, or, maybe like somebody's asked you, like, man, I don't know what to get so-and-so for their birthday, you can be like, hey, you can have a portrait drawn of them. Say, I know an artist. Sorry, I keep going back over the same thing, but I really want this to be like solid black. Like, no joke. So I think I'm going to try this stippling technique, but with this fat marker. Maybe that will help. I think this might work. So my back keeps going in and out. I know a few people have messaged me asking me how I've been doing. Yeah, I really did a number on my back this time. So a little history is, I think my first official tax-paying job was working at McDonald's when I was like 14, either 13 or 14. I don't remember what the legal age was, but I remember as soon as we found out what the legal age was, and as soon as I was old enough, I got a job. I got sick of waiting around for like money from parents or whatever, or trying to do chores and earn, like, it was nice having chores and earning an allowance, but it wasn't enough. So anyways, that first job, the first official job I ever had in my life, I lifted up like 3 or 4 boxes of frozen fries, the boxes that they come in off the ground without like we're using my knees or whatever, and I hurt my back. And that was the start of it. And then every couple of years or so, I'd do something and it hurt my back. And I don't know, just over time, it just, progressively got worse, especially as I've gotten older. And yeah, this last time I was grabbing a nitrous tank out of the back of a van, and it was over stuff. So I couldn't really use my knees again or anything. So I just used upper body strength and just lifted it out. And that's when I did something to it. I pulled something or did something. And it wasn't really, really bad. And then what I do, I help lift a dryer off of a washing machine and then put it back on top of the washing machine. So it's been almost like 3 weeks now, and it has good days and bad days. But this last one, it wasn't good. Wasn't good. And I've been in some serious pain ever since. Sucks, let me tell you. To make black blacker, make the white a bit whiter with a little blue tinge. Yeah, once I get the more of the ink done on here, there's some highlights I got to go back and do with the eraser. I don't know. This is a tough one. Like, inking stuff isn't really tough, but shading with ink and everything, that's the part that's like, not easy. I don't know why these caps are so tight on these markers. It's insane. It's like, that's bothering me. Trying to see how steady my hand is. So this thing on the side of his helmet, I've noticed in different pictures of Dark Troopers, some of them look a little different, and some Dark Troopers, or Death Troopers, I'm sorry, not Dark Troopers. Some Death Troopers don't even have this thing on the side of their helmet. It's very weird. But so as far as I can tell, it seems like it's a laser sight. Like, I don't know, maybe some of them are more precision shooters, maybe even like snipers. But because the only thing I've seen that's has anything to do with these things is like there's like a green light that looks like it would be like, again, a laser sight. I think I exaggerated this one a little bit. But it was tough to try and find out what details to even put in this thing because, like, every angle, I mean, just like I said, this thing is so black. It's hard to figure out where lines stop. And even with the 3D model that I have of it, it doesn't have this thing attached to it on the 3D model. So I was like, of course. Of course. But overall, like I said, overall, I'm happy. I try not to be too hard on myself because I was mentioning this the other night. With the exception of like Cody, this is the only thing I've drawn, like seriously drawn, and probably, I mean, at least a year or more. So you don't forget. It's like riding a bike, but you can get a little rusty. You know, you might forget a certain technique that you used to do. Or, you know, you get better with practice. And if you stop drawing for a long time, I don't want to say you get worse, but you're definitely not getting better. I mean, just this right here, what I'm doing is a learning experience for me. Working on shading and not just shading with ink or whatever, but like shading with pencil mixed with ink, like a mixed media. Like if I would just, well, now I'm going to not stop drawing because I'm hoping I can keep doing this as a job. But like, yeah, now that I'm gonna just not stop, man. I can't imagine how good I'm gonna start getting within another year or two. Yeah, that turned out better than I thought. I ain't gonna lie. That blended in with that pencil very nicely. Okay. All right. Time to get back into the pencil. All right, let me shut this off for a sec. Take a break, get a drink, read some comments. Some guy tried to break into the tiger enclosure. Well, that's not bright. Oh. Tiger style. Yeah, hydrate, posture break, right? Plus, I had to stop and like nod my body for a second, you know? Such good music. Hey, what's up, Mayo? More X, you're so funny. No, I did not. Oh, Lumberjack, you talk about that majestic booty hole? God. I swear Lego totally ruined that for me. Okay. All right, so we go light first. We work in layers. Now, it'd be nice if this was just like a lighter helmet and you could have a lot more glare in this helmet. But that's just not the case. Like even where light is like on this thing, man, it's still a black helmet. So it still has to be a darker color. All right, so we are gonna have a pretty high glare of light right here. Yeah, so I went to the post office to get to send some stuff out and to get a PO box. So yes, everybody, I'll have a PO box soon. So if you wanna
send some sig figs to me, you will be able to. But yeah, they're closed. It's President's Day. I was like, what the? Are you serious? President's Day is a weird holiday, man. I mean, all right, let me take that back. It's not a weird holiday. It's just a weird public holiday to have off. Make any sense? I mean, it's nice to have, you know, paid day off or whatever anyways, but I'm just saying, just weird. So I'm throwing down the actual shading, and then I'll come back in with the blending stick in a second. Start smoothing all that out. All right, so this is applying very well. So that is good. All right. Yep. And I still need another layer. It's still got to be a little darker. But I'm happy so far. Look, I like to be happy with my artwork. Because I've mentioned before, I can get this far into it, and if I do something wrong and I can't fix it, I will rip this thing out of this notebook so fast and throw it away. Sacrifice it. Sacrifice it. Yes, Ingrid, you did. No, I don't want to draw that tiger's butt. I already don't like it. So I don't want to draw it. Again, unless someone wanted to commission me to draw it, I could draw a hyper-realism majestic tiger butthole. If you want, but it's gonna cost you. What's your reference? Actually, I have several different references, but I have like one main picture that I'm like going off of. Let me see if I can get it in the camera here. Oh wow, I wonder if I can actually like overlap it. Dude, that's crazy, man. I didn't even think about trying to do that. I mean, it's not exact because like it's hard to angle the phone the right way, but like you can kind of see where it goes. Oh man, I should try and like screenshot that or something. That's all right. I'll go back later and screenshot it when I watch a video, rewatch it or something. Cause yeah, dude, that's pretty cool, man. But anyways, but yeah, that's the main reference that I'm going off of. But I have like I said, like 6 or 7 different different angles and stuff like that. And then I have like a 3D model reference. I don't know if it was like official Lucasfilm or something somebody created, but it's the dimensions are spot on. So I have that to look at for maybe areas that it's very hard to see, you know what I mean, in the pictures because it's so dark. Wrap this. You don't want this to get into like a political debate stream, do you? Mayo says blending stick. Oh, these are blending sticks. There's like different sizes, you know what I mean, for different, like the different size of shading that you need to do. But these are like very special tools for me when I'm doing shading. But you can also, like, if you couldn't find these or didn't have them, or they're not expensive, but let's say you were broke and you couldn't afford any at all, you can use Kleenex. I've used Q-tips before. I've even used my finger to do shading and stuff. Oh, bye, Mayo. Oh, thank you, Ingrid. If I mess it up, you'll take it. I don't know, man. That's not really how it works. That's not really how it works. The greens, yes. The blues, not 100% sure. I see what you mean because, see, Ingrid, I know this doesn't apply only to painting, but you from what I've seen, you're more heavily into painting. So when you look at that, yeah, you see like those blues and those greens and like those tints. I see them. I just don't really like them. I mean, I could sit there and probably play around and find what I need to find, but like this, I feel like getting the blue just right for this would be really difficult because with a trained eye you can definitely see the blue, but I mean overall it's only got that bluish tint because it's so black that when the light reflects off of it, it gives off sort of a bluish tint. I don't want to say it's not about having confidence. It's just about experience and practice. I just don't know if I would be able to do that without messing this thing up. Whereas I'm content with it just being like a very like light or dark gray, depending on where it's at. Yes. Yes. Morix. Yes. I may have thrown it away. I may have put it in a pile. You know what I mean? I may have sacrificed it to the gods. It may have burnt it. I don't know. But the point is, if my artwork's not good enough for me to finish, it doesn't go to anybody. I mean, for the most part. Okay. There's like something going on with this pencil. Oh man. As soon as the streams are with, I gotta take some food out to thaw for dinner. I almost forgot about that. Check too, see how long the stream's been going on for. I haven't really been watching the time. Let's see here. Oh, just over an hour. All right, there we go. Hey, Brick T Productions, what's going on? How are you doing? Thank you for being here. I'm doing good. Just drawing. Seeing how much I can get done. I'm getting a decent amount done. And I'm very close to being finished. Okay. Yeah, there's just way different levels of shading on this thing. Because even once you get out of the ink part, even the pencils, like there's just different levels of it, depending on where you're at. So did you guys see the Vespa gift with purchase? I guess that comes with the Vespa. I don't know. I don't know yet what the criteria is to get it. Get a little red gift with purchase Vespa. You go with your blue Vespa. Like, I didn't even learn how to shade with the eraser. All right. Okay. All right. We're getting there. We get in there. So I guess a bigger question also I've had is, should I put these clone helmets, or not clone helmets, should I put these Star Wars helmets on t-shirts? Because I'm not going to lie, I think I kind of want a Cody shirt. And I don't know, I feel like Dark Trooper would also look really good. Wait a minute. There we go. Yeah, so that looks alright. Like, I think I'm still gonna make it another shade darker and kind of fan it out, but yeah. I mean, I'm digging it. So I was thinking about something a little more random, as I normally do. So I don't remember what I saw, but it was a picture of Luke and Vader, on the Death Star before it had blown up, and like when he takes off his helmet and it's like closer. Anyways, but you guys know the scene I'm talking about. He takes off the helmet and you see crusty old Vader underneath. But did he really deserve forgiveness? Like, and I say this with a heavy heart, it's not like an easy thing to say, like, do I think you deserve forgiveness? You know, like, because a lot of people be like, yeah, anybody could deserve some forgiveness. But, like, do we remember the atrocities, war crimes, you know, and murder committed by Anakin? I mean, can we go with, like, we're gonna blame that on the dark side? We're gonna blame it on Sith feelings? Like, dude, you were part of the destruction of the Jedi Order, killing just, I don't know, thousands, hundreds of thousands. You murdered kids. Like, you killed younglings, man. And then as Darth Vader, destroyed planets, helped destroy planets. I mean, do you really deserve forgiveness? Like, even if what Luke said is true, like, I can sense the good in you. Okay. So maybe maybe he's got some good left in him, but that has nothing to do with the forgiveness part, does it? I mean, I could say something like, you know, this Jedi didn't have to face those kids' parents. But of course they didn't, because the parents didn't know what happened to them anyways, because Jedi took those kids. Yeah. Just saying. Aussie Adams Bricks, what's going on? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Appreciate you very much. Hey, Taz. What's up, Taz? On your way to work? Well, I appreciate you stopping by to like the stream. Appreciate that very much. Brooke T says, looks good, man. Thank you. Morix. I wouldn't worry about it because I'm almost done. I can't imagine I'm going to mess up anything too much on this thing now at this point. You know what I mean? Says, I guess that depends on if we're talking spiritually or religiously. I wasn't talking about either. I don't need spirituality or anything of that stuff to be involved in it. Just you're responsible for the deaths of, you know, like I said, I don't know if it's hundreds, thousands, hundreds of thousands. You know, like, I know he didn't directly pull the trigger on the Death Star, but you know, he's still part of that whole organization. You know what I mean? And then, you know, like I said, murdering kids and all kinds of other stuff. You know what I mean? So, like, all the spirituality part, nothing to do with it. Just more of just, do you think that he would deserve to be forgiven? Because I feel like Luke was kind of just letting him off a little too easy. But then again, also Luke, I don't know, probably didn't know the details of everything that happened. Because I don't like the whole perception of Anakin and Vader were two separate beings. Nah. Vader was a title. You can maybe even call it a persona. But that was still Anakin underneath that suit. It wasn't like it was a different person. That's not how that works. That's called escaping responsibility. And I myself am not having it. All right, so now I am shading these vents that go up the side of the helmet. I think I'm gonna need a smaller blending stick. Yeah, these blending sticks are, like I said, they are absolutely wonderful for shading. Yeah, it looks like I'm probably gonna finish the rest of this probably later tonight. Now we're gonna go ahead and take care of some other stuff. One of these days I'll probably have a nice, good, long drawing stream. You know, it's just drawing this detailed stuff and building Legos are just two different things for me. Two totally different things. And the drawing definitely exhausts me more. However, I did want to get this one part done. Let's see. HB, we'll do that. Use this one. So yeah, I'm curious what everybody else has planned for today. Okay, not bad, not bad. Have a good day at work, Adam. Big biters, we lurking a sorting Lego. I love the blending stick. Yeah, man. Like I said, these things are just magical, man. As far as comes to shading. Just work like a charm. All right. I gotta tell you, I'm becoming very happy with this thing. The more I do on the shading, the more I'm happy. Hey, Papa's Bricks. Adrian's Wall. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate that very much. Very, very much. Oh, just making sure I'm still recording. Yes, very much appreciated. All right. Gosh, man, I'm so close to being done. I just kind of don't want to stop yet. All right. So this is darker here. This is lighter in here. And then this is a little lighter in here. So yeah, I almost did this stream on my other channel, but I still need to do a little work on that just to make sure it'll look all right. So I was like, we'll do a couple more on this channel before I switch all my art over. And I still think I might actually do some stuff over here with the art. I don't know. We'll I haven't decided that yet. Because, you know, I don't want to get them muddled too much, you know, because my other channel is for art. This is obviously for Lego. You know, it's like I won't go over there and do like a Lego stop motion video. All right. Those visors, man. Still trying to figure out what I want to do about those. right, do a little highlight with the eraser here. The good thing about already doing this in pen is when I do anything with the eraser, at least it won't take away the lines. So that definitely helps. Actually, I should do a little more right in the middle here. All right, that's better. See, it still looks kind of weird, like without the last few details. It looks flat on the nose. Now it does not. You're talking about like right there. Yeah, there's a little bit more of an indentation I got to do. It's funny you should mention that because I was doing it with the blending stick a minute ago. But I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to darken a little bit more, just a little bit. Because then once I blend it again, it'll be a little bit lighter again. And when you make it a little bit fuzzy around the edges, it gives it that depth. All right, very good, very good. Oh yeah. I gotta tell you, it's kind of nice streaming during the day. I do like it. Actually, you know what? I should have done this to begin with. I need to put a little more of a curve in this. Ouch. Oh, thank you, Cliff. Appreciate it. Talk. Hashtag magic pencil. You know, that's funny you should mention that. Morix. I bought a frame for one of the prints, for one of the Cody prints, just to kind of see what it looked like. I actually got a matted frame. So once I get that all in there, I'll show everybody what it looks like. Because yeah, these, they're made to have frames. Definitely. I will say, we're getting very, very close. I think darken up these visors and then I'll get a green to match. And I'll look over it one more time. Okay. Dang, Doc, that was fast. Oh. Yes, we shall see. We shall see. Yeah, it's been quiet. Yeah, man. I think I'm just gonna really go heavy on the black for the visors. That just makes more sense. Oh, I'm so close. All right, that looks good. Friday night for Down Under and Saturday for Euro. I don't know if Raptors is gonna buy this one. We shall see. I know he would like to, but we shall see. Because it would really depend on the timing of how fast he can get the money for it. Prints cost $25 plus shipping, but shipping's really probably. I mean, as long as it's not international, it should only be like $5. You know what I mean? I haven't been able to calculate the shipping for everything yet. That's something I'm trying to figure out for the website. If I'm just gonna have like a set price, or if I'm gonna try and calculate it for every single order. I think it'd be easier just trying to have like a flat rate. But yeah, as far as the base price for the prints go, it'd be $25. Now, originals, that's a different story. Also, I'd make sure I'm clear about the prints. The prints, as of right now, are only like one size, and it's basically like an 11 by 14 to fit into an 11 by 14 frame. At least I'm pretty sure that was the measurement I had. Let me see what the Stealth Trooper is. It's a little bit bigger. Oops. Oh yeah. So yeah, these are basically like the size to put in, basically roughly 11 by 14, maybe a little bit smaller. But the reason I brought that up is because I will in the future, once I've got myself established and I know what I'm doing as far as like the business part, I will make it so you can either, like, some prints will be bigger. I mean, it'll cost more, but there'll be bigger prints, you know, or smaller, which would cost cheaper. Like I have some flowers that I'll be making prints of eventually that would probably be better suited like in a smaller print for a smaller frame. All right, I think I'm going to call it good for right now. All I got left is the visor. So I already know how I'm going to do it. I just don't know the curvature of everything yet. So anyways, got the visor left, and then I got to get the screen picked out for the I don't know, whatever you want to call them down here. Like, I think for the Death Troopers, they're just lights. Like, I don't think it really has anything to do with anything. Like, for all the rest of the helmets, it seems like these are generally used for the filtration system for when they're breathing. But that's not the case with the Death Troopers. So, but yeah, visor, the green. I'll probably like go over it like one more time, see if there's any like kind of final details to put into it, and yeah, we'll be calling it good. And then I'm immediately going to be starting on Chef's commission piece that he has hired me to do. I was going to start on it already, but I got excited about this, and I was just like, you know what? I need to finish this. I need to straight up finish it. It was just too nice to have unfinished when it was this close. All right. Yeah. Like I said, not bad though. This turned out way better than I thought it would. I didn't think it was going to be horrible or anything like that. I just, I knew because of how much ink was going to be involved and all that. I knew it was not going to be easy. And I still think I'm going to add more. I still think I'm going to add more because in the frame of references, they're not really the darkness that like up here on the top of the dome isn't as prevalent down here on the bottom of the mask. But I think I'm going to add some to it. I really do. I just, it just looks too different. It needs some of it. I mean, for instance, like, let me see. Oops. Oh, there goes my cap. I really think down here, I'm going to need some. It's just like I said, it needs some similarity from the dome to the bottom of the mask. Doesn't have that as much, but it's got to have some of it. So yeah, see, that's already looking better in my opinion. I mean, and again, it's not like it looked bad. It's just, I mean, and it does mean I'm gonna have to figure out the shading part going in, because you can see, you know, unless you do something like that. I really wish I had, like, when I do color pieces, could have more practice, get some more time to practice like some real vibrant colors. Because sometimes, man, some of the stuff I do in color does look really fantastic, but blending colors for me is the same way, in a way, like trying to blend all this stuff with the ink. It's not natural for me. Natural is just being able to blend lead, graphite, you know what I mean? Charcoal, that kind of stuff. Trying to blend colors and ink, it's like totally different ballgame. All right, so that's what I was kind of talking about, though. I just needed to get some more dark on this helmet. Some more dark, some more, way more like solid black. So yeah, I'll probably bring a little bit more up into the edges in here, bring a little bit more up in here, and I'll call it good. But that's all I was doing right now. But that I like that better. I like that better. At least it's not like it's just so dark up here and then like way lighter down here. That cat. Can I reach it? Can I reach it? Oh my god, I can't reach it. So close. So close. Oh, I can touch it. I can touch it. Oh, it just went further away from me. Never mind. All right, hold on. These markers are way too good to let it dry up. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. That looks good. Oh man, I can't end the stream yet. I gotta look at the poll. And you know what? I guess for anybody that's still in here, I can show them what those helmets look like if they didn't look them up. yeah. Require says 11 by 17. Now I think that'd be too big. I think. Bye, Adam. I made it look easy. Cliff, just patience. As soon as my website's up, I will, trust me, I will be promoting the heck out of my website. As soon as that's up, then it will be easy peasy. You'll be able to just click on whatever print you want and just pay for it. I mean, if you want to commission something, I can, you know, you can message me and tell me what you want, and we could talk about a price. But, you know, commission work is, it is pretty expensive, especially like, you know, portrait work. I mean, not everything's expensive. Like for instance, the thing that Chef has commissioned me to draw for him, it's not like a really elaborate, crazy piece, so it's not going to be super expensive. So depending on what you wanted, but anything that's got some detail to it, yeah, it's generally pretty expensive. All right, let's see this poll. See what you guys came up with. Wow, Sabine Wren looks like is in the lead here. Star Killer behind her, and also look, I will be drawing all these at some point. These are all helmets that are on like at the semi top of the list of helmets that I'm drawing. I just wasn't sure which one to start next. So yeah, we'll go with Sabine. That'll be a fun one to draw. And you know, so like with let me fix my camera for a second. Let me fix this camera real quick. You guys can show you something interesting. Okay. So weird playing around with these cameras. Okay. So Cody is looking that way. You know. Then you got the Death Trooper looking that way. So what I'll do with Sabine, and it works out perfectly. Sabine, I'll just have a front-facing view. But the great thing about Sabine, and the reason it's great to have a front-facing view is because like the design and the colors on her Mandalorian helmet. So that'd be a nice third one to start. So, but it will be a little bit before I start on that, because as soon as I finish this, I'm doing Chef's commission piece. Then I'm going to probably draw Gail Gadot. Did I say that right? Gail Gadot? Gadot? As Wonder Woman. Because I need some more portrait work on my resume, and my portfolio. So that way, you know, when I'm like, yes, if you'd like a portrait of somebody or whatever, like this is what you can go by. I mean, I have other ones, but I need some more. So I'm going to do Gail, then I'll probably do Sabine, and then I'm going to do another portrait of our dog Zoe, unless like somebody hires me to do something else in between then. So, Hive, are you going to finish the piece during this stream? No, I'm going to go ahead and I'll finish it probably tonight. I'll probably have a stream tonight and go ahead and finish the visor, and then add that green in. I mean, it's possible I may finish it before I do a stream, but I'll probably do a stream like later tonight for about another hour or so and knock that out. All right. Sorry, I was just catching up on the comments here. I didn't want to miss anything. All right. So, yeah, everybody, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it so much. You guys really make me feel good. I really, really mean that. I know, like, I'm always saying, like, I appreciate you being a subscriber and or a member or donating or whatever you guys do that helps the channel and stuff out. But I also don't think I say enough, though, that you guys make me feel good. I just it just generally makes me feel happy, you know, you guys come in, and even if you just say hello and then you leave, you know what I mean? Just acknowledgement, saying hello. I mean, but yeah, spending time here with me, it means a lot. So, all right. Anyways, you guys have a great Monday. And yeah, like I said, there's probably like at least a 75% chance I'll stream tonight and finish this up. So I will say